solves the problems of the agitation that was going on. When it's time for debates, we get into debates. But this time it's a town hall meeting. It's about informing the people. Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP, was vice president 1999 to 2007. He's a successful businessman, and he is also somebody who runs a very successful academic institution, and he believes in this country. Atiku Abubakar has asked me to represent him, and we have a document, My Covenant with Nigerians, and it's a common document on behalf of himself, myself, and that of the People's Democratic Party. In the first instance, the issues that we talk about is about the issues of a nation. And I think it is serious business. Whether somebody is a president or a vice president, the ticket is one, and we must take note of that. We must also understand that in moving forward in this nation, it's about collective leadership. And I believe that in this nation, that's what we require. Even beyond the president, the vice president, people who work in government and many other persons who are stakeholders in this nation must play very key roles, particularly the private sector, if we're able to get things right. And Nigerians must begin to rethink the way we ought to. Otherwise, we'll continue to get it wrong. There's no doubt about that. We're in a troubled country. A lot of challenges in the insecurity, and we're talking about that today. There are challenges in the economy, we're talking about that today. But for us to be able to progress on this, we also need to talk about the unity of this country and the need to ensure that we stay as a united nation. Until we're able to truly unite ourselves and begin to think together and realize that we must work collectively together, we may not be able to get through the path that will lead us to new growth. We must take very key note of that. We must also realize that until this nation begins to realize that it is not all about the presidency and the federal government, that until the state governments start to be very participatory and play very key roles in the governance of this nation, we share responsibilities where the federal government and the state government and the local governments are able to come together on the table to think Nigeria in ways that work for Nigeria. We may not be able to develop fast as we think we ought to be. We must realize that until we begin to develop the human capital of this nation, either in terms of education, which is very key, or you're talking about the health services sector, or job creation and the improvement in skills of our people and the entrepreneurship of our young, we may not be getting things right. And we cannot really discuss the economy in full or find ways of getting a secured nation without ensuring that all these things come together and that we process it in such a manner that everything works in a united country where everybody is free to make his contribution, and that we need to begin to run an economy that is more of a private sector-led economy, and where government is supposed to provide an enabling environment for the economy to be revived and to thrive. This is very key. We understand that insecurity is quite a lot in this nation. In fact, a lot of people are not even able to move around anymore on the roads. A lot of people